Hi, I'm Claire from the Healthy Body Happy Mind Project, and today's top tip is for people who are struggling a little bit with their weight loss. So you've been following a healthy eating plan for a while, but you're really finding you've got to a point where you've plateaued with your weight. You're doing the same amount of exercise, you're eating the same food, and it's kind of got to a place where you're not losing any more weight. So what you need to do is kickstart your body again. So what things that can help you is just up the exercise, even if it's an extra 5 minutes every day. That's really going to make a difference. So on your either on your, if you've got an activity tracker, or on your computer at work, or on your phone, if you set yourself an alarm during the day in your active hours, so that every day on the hour it's going to just buzz quickly, then that will remind you, hey, I've been sitting down for an hour, I need to get up and I need to move around a little bit. So just by being a little bit more active every day, that can make a massive difference. Looking at food, by making quick substitutions, it can make a massive difference. So what we need to be aiming to do on our plate for our big meal of the day, so that's normally our evening meal, we need to be having a half of the plate needs to be vegetables. So there we want to be focusing on lots of green vegetables. So one day we might have some spinach, another day we might have some kale, we might have some cavolo nero, we might have some cabbage. And then we want to be putting in some other veg in there, different colours. So we want to have some orange, so that could be some carrots. We want to be putting in some red, so that could be some peppers. But basically you need to really bulk out on the veg. And we want to be really cutting back on things like white potatoes, only seeing them as an occasional treat, not something we're eating every day. And white rice and white pasta. So by moving over and making those gradual changes from, say, a white potato to having a sweet potato. Sweet potatoes have half the calories and double the goodness of a white potato. So that's a really good change to make. And by changing over from white rice to brown rice, yes, it does take longer to cook, but it's so worth it. So cook it in bulk, have it in the fridge, store it in an airtight container, and then you can just get it out when you need it for other meals during the course of the week. So that's a nice and easy swap for you to make. If you eat pasta, instead of having pasta, you can use vegetables, and you have a spiralizer, or using your potato peeler, and you can make nice long vegetable spaghetti basically. So it works really well with courgette, and we call that courgette. You can do it zoodles that you make with sweet potato. You can do it with anything from the squash family as well. So there's lots of possibilities there. And instead of having lasagna with the pasta strips, you can again use vegetables that you slice very finely in long, fine strips. So that could be slices of courgette, it could be slices of aubergine, or it could be slices of sweet potato. And in between have the layers of meat and the sauce and any other vegetables that you fancy. So those are just a few small changes, but they make a massive difference. But the main thing is looking at is being a little bit more active every day, drinking a little bit more water, upping your liquids in your diet, and just moving over to having half the plate with your vegetables, lots of different colours on there. Eat the rainbow.